Alcudia in Mallorca, Team Sky's training camp. This is kind of the start of the season, really proper for everybody. It probably averages at about 5 hours a day, so it's quite intense, and that's just on the bike. Every other day or starting the gym in the morning at 6:30. So you're always doing something, you know. If you're not lying down, you're riding. If you're not riding, you're eating. Everything's geared towards being better.
We're riding together as a team, you know. It's a new team every year. There's always new riders coming, and it's important to bond together to get well drilled. Cycling is a team sport. Today we did 7 hours on the bike. We did about 220 kilometers.
Well, if you're riding for 6-7 hours on the bike, you know, you need things that are going to have the right things in them, the right amount of carbs, the right amount of, you know, balance with the protein as well. The nutrition stuff just helps us get every last bit out on the bike, really.
Nutrition's vital to me and my training because, you know, you are what you eat, and what you eat is what you are. Get a bit of everything, your protein, your carbs, and, you know, that's what fuels us, and that's what allows us to do 6 hours a day on a bike, I guess.
So on a training day like this, the guys are going to be doing over 6 hours on the bikes. So it's like anything, you've got to fuel what you're doing. With a combination of both the special foods that are prepared by the carers and the products provided to us by CNP, we're able to fuel the riders really effectively for these 6 hour plus rides.
One of the things we do at Team Sky is not just look at training to improve our athletes' performance, but the combination of training and nutrition. So depending on the type of training we're doing and what we're trying to get out of the session for each individual rider, we'll have different nutrition strategies. So we may have some riders who are focusing on improving their fat metabolism, and for that we might use a different drink at the beginning of the ride, or we might have riders who have a greater need for carbohydrates, so they'll have a different strategy. So depending on the individual rider's needs and the time of season as well, and the type of training session it is, the nutrition strategy will be different, both before the ride, during the ride, and then recovery after the ride as well.
For me, nutrition is one of the most crucial parts of my regime, you know. I have to have enough nutrition to fuel myself to actually train, to get better, but cycling's a weird sport where you've got to stay as light as possible, so for me, actually, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't the most important factor for me.